Hey everyone! Welcome to the Big Emma podcast. Today, we're diving into a key tool for labor unions called the Collective Bargaining Agreement, CBA. Let's get into it.
Collective bargaining explained. How unions negotiate for workers and why it works. Why is it that one worker can complain for years without results, but once workers come together, employers begin to listen? The answer lies in collective bargaining, the core mechanism through which trade unions transform workers' demands into enforceable agreements. In Nigeria, collective bargaining is not just a union tactic. It is a legally recognized process backed by labor laws and international conventions. This video explains what collective bargaining is, how it works, and why it remains one of the strongest tools for protecting workers' rights. What is collective bargaining? Collective bargaining is the process through which workers, acting together through their trade union, negotiate terms and conditions of employment with an employer. Instead of individual workers negotiating separately, the union represents the collective voice of employees. This creates balance, structure, and fairness in workplace relations. It may interest you to know in Nigeria, collective bargaining is supported by Section 40 of the 1999 Constitution, Freedom of Association, the Trade Unions Act, the Labor Act, International Labor Organization, ILO, conventions ratified by Nigeria. Simply put, collective bargaining is negotiation, not begging.
Who participates in collective bargaining? Collective bargaining usually involves three key parties. 1. Workers. Workers are represented by national or state union executives, union branch executives, shop stewards, depending on the category and level of negotiation. 2. Employers. Employers are represented by company management, human resources officials, senior executives. 3. The law. Even when not physically present, labor laws guide the entire process. Where disputes arise, institutions, such as the Ministry of Labor and the National Industrial Court of Nigeria, may intervene. Issues covered by collective bargaining. Collective bargaining goes far beyond salary discussions. It covers all matters that affect workers' daily lives, including wages and allowances, working hours and overtime, health and safety conditions, leave entitlements, promotion and career progression, disciplinary procedures, redundancy and severance benefits, welfare schemes, and training opportunities. If it affects workers, it can be negotiated. What is a collective bargaining agreement? CBA. A collective bargaining agreement, CBA, is the written outcome of successful negotiations. It is a formal contract, signed by both the union and the employer, binding on both parties. Once signed, the employer must comply, and workers must also respect the agreed rules. If violated, the union can seek redress through the Ministry of Labor, the Industrial Arbitration Panel, the National Industrial Court of Nigeria. A CBA is not optional, it is enforceable. Note, this means that companies that fail to implement salary increases or conditions negotiated through recognized industrial agreements, such as NJIC outcomes, are culpable under labor law. What happens when negotiations fail? Not all negotiations end in agreement. When talks break down, 1. The union may declare a trade dispute. 2. The Ministry of Labor intervenes through conciliation. 3. If unresolved, the matter is referred to arbitration or court. Strike action is legally recognized, but considered a last resort, not the first option. Why collective bargaining works? Collective bargaining remains effective because it 1. Balances power between workers and employers. 2. Prevents exploitation. 3. Promotes industrial peace. 4. Creates clear workplace rules. 5. Encourages transparency and accountability. Strong economies around the world operate with structured union negotiations. Union presence does not destroy businesses. Poor labor relations do. The collective bargaining process, step by step. Step 1. Identification of issues. Workers raise concerns through their union representatives. Step 2. Union preparation. The union gathers facts, reviews labor laws, studies company conditions, and prepares negotiation proposals. Step 3. Formal notice. The union officially notifies management of its intention to negotiate. Step 4. Negotiation meetings. Both sides meet to present proposals, counterproposals, and discuss terms. This stage may involve several meetings. Step 5. Agreement. Once consensus is reached, the agreed terms are documented. Step 6. Implementation. The agreement is implemented across the workplace. Please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to like, comment, and share this video.